I got friends that I know that I'm only gonna hear from in a time of need. I got friends that hit me up when it's been a long time they ain't heard from me. I got friends that will just be cool if I make that call and tell him it's peak. If he puts you on a shirt, he did it for me, it's a loyalty. I got friends that won't go anywhere else, she calls me the TBE. I got friends that I call my G, couple day ones with me. I got friends that started out like that, but she turned into a queen. Back in the palace ain't where you find my royalty.
Blackout, max out.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Mexican fans are upset with Keith Thurman because of a comment he made at their press conference. We're going to take a listen and then we'll discuss this in greater detail. So here is the comment right here. Our comment, I should say.
Unfortunately, the title will not be on the line, but his pride will be. And that's good enough for me.
Any response, Tim?
You bring that energy, man. I want that energy coming into the fight because what I do, and mark my words, I will knock you out in under 12 rounds.
You can try, my man. You can try, but you're going to get more than energy. You're going to get these hands, baby, all up in your face.
You're going to be running.
This guy's crazy.
Like a little gazelle.
Yo, fat feet, slow. Man, look, in Australia, that's a small little, that's an island very far away. I did not know flat-footed Mexicans were born in Australia. Zoo?
This guy's an idiot.
Mexican zoo. What you gonna do?
I got a Mexican style.
Mexican zoo. What you gonna do?
I got a Mexican style, but Mexican styles are one of the greatest styles in the world. So don't be disrespecting Mexican styles.
I ain't lost to no Mexican. Do your research. Watch more tape.
Don't be running.
Watch more tape if you want to debate.
Don't be running.
I have not lost to no flat-footed, slow
Don't be running
Mexicans. Okay?
Don't be running like a gazelle.
You just want me to stand there?
Don't be
Please
running.
do. Please let me beat you up, Keith.
Let's go.
Please let me beat you up.
Middle of
Can
the
I
ring.
punch you in the face?
Okay, middle of the
Can
ring.
I punch you? Please.
Middle of the ring.
I'll be right there, baby. I'll be right there.
Deal.
I won't be hard to find.
Beautiful. That's what I want.
So you heard Keith Thurman's comments. Mexico's back in two after that. A lot of people on Twitter were upset. A lot of the Mexican fans were upset with Thurman's comments. Dollar Bill, you with us? I turn over to you, G. What was your reaction to that, man?
Yo, that was by far the dumbest thing Keith Thurman could ever say out of his mouth. Like, that's like career suicide. You know what I mean? 'Cause remember, he's at the tail end of his career one.
Yeah.
So next up will be like, you know, he probably wants to be like a boxing commentator or something, like representing a network or somehow. After something like this, they can't hire you no more, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a major base within boxing promotion, and you just disrespected them. Like, I don't know, man. I could tell in his mind he thought he was being cute, but I just feel like, yo, someone on his side should have just pressed mute on his mic. It was like, yo, right now, you know what I mean? So, and I can just tell sooner or later he's gonna have to come out with an apology, you know, like for making these comments. At least Tim Tszyu was like, nah, bro, you better show some respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, he understood the assignment. Like, yo, there's certain groups you just, even if you think that way, you keep it to yourself, you know? And so Keith, man's playing games, man. Like, I don't know. It's just certain groups you just don't talk about in sports. And it comes to boxing, yo, it does, and to me, it doesn't even make sense. Because it's like almost in every division, right? Probably with the exception of the heavyweight division, there's a Mexican champion that's like pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, to even say that is like risky, you know? So I felt like Keith was trying to be funny, but the joke just backfired. And even if he doesn't feel like he should apologize, if I was him, I would still do it, you know, like be like, hey, you know what? I got caught in the moment just talking trash. I have nothing but the utmost respect for people of Mexican descent as well as people of Australian descent. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, he better reiterate that these are just jokes because that's dangerous, you know. And so if Mexican fans decide now to boycott Keith Thurman fights moving forward, I can't even get mad at them, man, because the way he did it was just so disrespectful. And he kept going, you know what I'm saying? Even after Tim Tszú's like, yo, relax, he's still going. So anything that falls on Keith Thurman is well deserved.
I need to add, G. Mexican Zoo, what you gonna do? All right, Dog Bill, you there?
He started with the rhyme, so I'm gonna say one time lost his mind. That's all I gotta say. Listen, you're gonna lose some friends going against the Mexicans. That's all I gotta say.
He thought he was Brona. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't you, Keith. You know what I'm
Brona
saying?
can get away with that. You can't get away.
Yeah.
Now, even Broner wasn't like disrespectful. He just
Yeah.
didn't get it.
Yeah,
This dude just
Nah, he said I just whooped the ish out of a Mexican. That's what he said.
Keith, listen. Keith know he ain't right, even though he's trying to promote the fight. You know? He just came out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know, big up the name, you know, and sounded really lame. You know, I don't know, man. This Keith, I don't understand. Keith was bugging with that, man. He was definitely bugging.
All right, TVE.
All Keith needed was a because he took it back to the 90s with the style he was trying to roast him in.
You see,
yes, I don't
agree.
The
80s? Yeah, that was not the 90s.
That's the 80s, my brother.
80s.
Stop trying to say I'm old, brother.
No, I was. But yeah, Keith went overboard with it. But I ain't gonna lie, Tim Tszú, I don't want to get canceled. So I'm not even gonna say what I gotta say. Tim Tszú, I'm done. So what I'm trying to get to is
you sounding real Keith Thurman like, right?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what do you want?
And I would sound Keith Thurman like. It's just like when you think of Tim Tszú, you don't think Mexican. That's all I'm saying. But
he's not Mexican.
So why was he saying?
Oh my God.
Oh, you should stop talking.
I don't want to get canceled. Keith Thurman, shame on you.
He's Australian, bro.
Oh my God, yo.
Thurman was saying that he fights like a Mexican.
Oh, my bad, y'all. You know,
damn, son.
My bad, world. My bad, world. I thought, you know, I'm like, I hear Mexican this, that, and you know, I don't know. But you know, nah. Keith Thurman can't hang with any Mexicans out here. You know, you hear me?
Yeah, I can't make this up.
I know. I'm slipping up today. This is my bad, and it's okay. We're human. We're human beings. We have an opinion.
You're dead.
Not the exact opinion, but Keith Thurman, you about to get dog walked by this man, yo. So you sell, like we said last week, you selling the bag and you trying to sell the show. So you come on and you start talking your mess and you start doing all these 80s raps. Like, my name's Keith Thurman and I'm here today. Like, come on, get up out of here. But cut it out. But it is what it is, yo. Keith Thurman is just like, yo, he's on his last ride. It's about to be over with. Tim Tszú's about to beat the brakes off this man. And also, I don't condone what he said, but I misconstrued what he said. And that's not my fault. Blame Keith Thurman. That's in the story.
You said blame Keith Thurman.
Yeah, you misconstrued.
You gotta blame your comprehension. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, G.
Problem.
G, you see, there we go again.
All right, yo, look, let's reel this in. All right, so check it out. It's either really smart or really dumb. If he offends Mexicans to the point where they're going to tune in to see Zoo knock him out. Remember, we were talking about how the hatred sells. And if he struck a nerve with Mexican viewers, you pointed out, G, the Mexican fan base is very important to the sport of boxing. So if they're going to tune in to see Thurman get knocked out, that may just help sell the pay-per-view. And, you know, if they champion Zoo as, you know, Mexican for the day, you know, that'll help sell the fight. I don't think it's wise to do that because, like as you stated, there's Mexican style is known as going straight forward, brawling, and everything. But there have been some really good slick boxers who are Mexican as well, like Juan Manuel Marquez, for example. And to just sit there and act like, you know, every Mexican fighter is the same. David Benavidez is another fighter who's good footwork, and he can move around and do the dancing, but because he's a good brawler too. He's a good boxer. He's a good puncher. He's good. To just label it as, you know, one thing to me is disrespectful. But again, it's trash talk. You know, he brought the Mexican style up as if it's a negative. And he brought the Mexican style up as if there aren't Mexicans with that style that would beat him. He said, like, I never lost to a Mexican, but you never fought like an elite Mexican. You fought like Jose Cito Lopez, and he rocked you, right? You fought Mario Barrios, and he rocked you and had you on the run. You know, so Thurman is a runner. He's not a boxer. He's a runner.
That's a fact.
Like I've been highlighted that Thurman runs. And so to me, the real question is going to be, can Zoo catch up to him? And if Zoo can catch up to Thurman, he's going to knock Thurman out. That's, and give you my prediction earlier. I mean, it's no surprise. I think most people see it the same way. But he's either really smart, because this is the last bag, as we dubbed it. So why not get the largest fan base interested in seeing the outcome of your fight? Right? So him saying he never lost to a Mexican fighter, he never lost to the Mexican style. If he can strike a nerve with the Mexican fans and make them want to watch the fight to see him lose, he's winning. Now, like you said, later on, he may pay for it, but if he can help sell the fight, if that helps sells the fight, then he's won. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you can listen to our podcast on all major streaming services, especially if you're just kicking it one day or you're at the job or whatever. The podcast is dope. And, you know, my man G, make sure that the podcast is PG. And just in case you're listening to in a car with the kids, we are the Boxing Bros.